Hey, how you doing? I'm Fred, and when I was looking at the passage today from Galatians 2:20, I'm just going to read it because it made me think of something that happened to me a long time ago. Paul says, "I've been crucified with Christ. It's no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. And the life I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me." And what happened was, back when I was working in a warehouse office, and a coworker had asked me, was my faith, was that me? Were these things that I believed, was it me? Or did I believe them because it was God? You know what I mean? Like, did I have ownership of them? And at the time, I'm sure it was a response to me, maybe looking down on something that they were doing or that someone was doing. Maybe someone was being dishonest or just being crude or whatever. And I had just come to faith, and this was all very new to me, believing in Jesus and trusting in Him, and I really wanted to do it right, and I still do. But I hadn't learned to sort of be a little more, I don't know what the word is, but delicate about it or nice about it. I was pretty much in your face with it all the time. And I think this person was like, oh, wait a second. In other words, do you really believe this stuff? I think is what she was trying to say. And I've had a lot of time, many years to think about this. And Paul kind of gives me the truth in here. I've been crucified with Christ. It's no longer I who live, but it's Christ who's living in me. Now, some people would say that that's a cop-out. I think that's maybe where this person was coming from. But it's saying, look, God gets all the glory, not me. There's a lot of things maybe I want to do. And there is that struggle with me having my way. And I think people think you should just be perfect. I really think that's what it is. Like, you should never have a struggle, and if you're a Christian, it should be just perfect. But there's always going to be, I think, that where the devil's going to put in me, man, you should get your way in this. And Paul's going, no, you're crucified with Christ. Like it's not about me. It's not me who is doing these things and living. Right? It's Christ who lives in me. It's Christ who changes the way I think and the way that I feel and the way that I believe and that's going to always result in a change in the way that I live every day. And so I live this life in the flesh, right here on earth. I live it by faith in the Son of God. See, that's the key. I'm trusting in Him. I need Him for everything. And so I shouldn't just turn to Him when things are bad. I shouldn't just turn to Him when I'm lost or feeling alone, but every day. Because otherwise I'm going to just get prideful and think, like, hey, look at what I'm doing. And then when it all falls apart because I'm trying to do it my thing, you see how it works? And we're back to going, oh yeah, that's right, I need to trust Him. I need to trust that that's who gives me life and the one who gives me breath every day. If I just break it down to that level, it's amazing. It's incredible. It's not I who live, but Christ who lives in me. So I live by faith. I live by trusting every day in what He is and who He is and what He's done for me, all right? So I pray that encourages you as maybe you're struggling with how to do life. Right? It's Christ in you, changing you, transforming you, and giving you His peace and His love. All right? Talk to you next time. Hit that subscribe button and share this with somebody because it just helps everything out to get the word out about Jesus and His amazing gift of faith and life. All right? Talk to you next time.